Welcome to an indoor sanctuary. Does the sight of a once vibrant green leaf turning yellow fill you with a sense of worry? Don't let it. Just like we must tidy our homes to spark joy, sometimes our plant friends need a little help to find their own sense of peace and balance. Yellowing leaves are often a plant's way of communicating an imbalance, a little like a gentle whisper asking for our attention. Before we learn how to return those leaves to their joyful green state, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a chance to help your plant friends thrive. Now let's discover what your plant is trying to tell you. Together we'll bring back that vibrant green energy. Ah, the yellowing leaf. It's a sight that can spark concern in even the most experienced plant parent. But let's remember, just like the changing seasons bring about transformations in nature, so too can a plant's life cycle involve a bit of yellow. Imagine for a moment a tree in autumn. As the days shorten and the air turns crisp, the leaves transition from vibrant greens to warm yellows, oranges, and reds. Similarly, some plants shed older leaves as a normal part of their growth, making way for fresh new growth. However, when yellowing happens outside of this natural cycle, it's often our plant friends sending a signal. It might be a sign of thirst, too much comfort, or perhaps even a touch of hunger. The good news is, once we understand the language of our plants, we can address their needs and restore balance. By understanding the cause of yellowing leaves, we can create an environment where our plants can truly flourish. In our quest to nurture our plant friends, we may sometimes shower them with a bit too much love, especially when it comes to watering. While water is essential for life, just like with all good things, balance is key. Imagine for a moment being nestled in a cozy bed, but the blankets are just a bit too heavy, making it difficult to breathe. That's a bit like what happens to our plants when the soil remains constantly wet. Their roots, much like our lungs, need air to thrive. When the soil is overly saturated, it creates an environment where roots struggle to breathe, leading to a condition called root rot. As the roots struggle, the plant's overall health declines, often manifesting as yellowing leaves. We'll delve into the specifics of proper watering techniques in a later chapter. Let's strive to create an environment where our plants can breathe deeply, their roots happily sipping just the right amount of moisture. Just as too much water can leave our plant friends feeling overwhelmed, too little can leave them parched and depleted, struggling to survive. Imagine yourself wandering through a desert under the scorching sun, your throat parched and your body craving even a single drop of water. This is the same agony a plant endures when it's underwatered. That's the experience of a plant suffering from underwatering. It's a silent cry for help. When we don't provide enough water, the soil dries out, and the plant's cells, those tiny pockets of life-giving moisture, begin to shrivel. This cellular dehydration is detrimental. The plant enters a state of stress, much like our own bodies do when we're dehydrated. It's a desperate situation. In an attempt to conserve its precious water reserves, the plant resorts to a survival tactic, shedding leaves. This is its way of reducing water loss. And so, the leaves, once vibrant and full of life, begin to turn yellow and wither. It's a heartbreaking sight. The key is to recognize the signs of thirst early on: drooping leaves, dry soil, and yes, those telltale yellowing leaves. These are the plant's SOS signals. By paying close attention to our plant's subtle cues and responding with timely watering, we can help them recover from even the most severe cases of drought stress. It's a rewarding process. Let's strive to be attentive caretakers, providing the nourishment they need to thrive. Our plants depend on us for their well-being. Chapter 4. A balanced diet for vibrant growth. Lack of nutrients. Just as we need a variety of vitamins and minerals to thrive, so too do our plant friends require a balanced diet of nutrients to flourish. These nutrients are essential for their growth, development, and overall health. When these essential nutrients are lacking, it's like trying to build a strong and sturdy home with flimsy materials. The plants become weak and are unable to sustain their growth. The foundation weakens, and the structure becomes susceptible to damage. This can lead to a variety of issues, including stunted growth and increased vulnerability to pests and diseases. One of the most common nutrient deficiencies that lead to yellowing leaves is a lack of nitrogen. Nitrogen is crucial for the production of chlorophyll, which plants use to photosynthesize and create energy. Nitrogen is like the building block of plant cells, crucial for leafy growth and that vibrant green color we all adore. Without it, plants cannot produce the lush foliage that is a sign of good health. Without enough nitrogen, leaves may turn pale yellow, starting with the older ones at the bottom. This is because the plant prioritizes new growth, leaving older leaves to suffer first. Iron, magnesium, and potassium also play vital roles in chlorophyll production, the pigment that gives plants their green hue. Each of these nutrients contributes to different aspects of plant health and vitality. The good news is that we can easily replenish these missing nutrients through regular fertilization. By understanding the specific needs of our plants, we can provide them with the right balance of nutrients. By choosing the right fertilizer and applying it according to the plant's needs, we can correct nutrient deficiencies and restore those vibrant green hues. This ensures that our plants remain healthy, strong, and beautiful. Chapter 5. Finding the sweet spot: too much or too little light. Light, that life-giving energy from the sun, is essential for our plant friends to photosynthesize and thrive. But just like with most things in life, balance is key. Too much direct sunlight can be like spending a day at the beach without sunscreen, a recipe for sunburn. On the other hand, too little light is like trying to read in a dimly lit room. It strains the eyes and makes it difficult to focus. When plants receive an excess of direct sunlight, their leaves can become scorched, resulting in yellow or brown patches. Conversely, when plants don't receive enough light, their leaves may turn pale yellow and become leggy as they stretch towards the nearest light source. By observing our plants' reactions to light and adjusting their placement accordingly, we can create an environment where they can soak up the sun's energy without getting scorched. Chapter 6. Uninvited guests, pests, and diseases. Even in the most well-kept homes, uninvited guests can sometimes make an appearance. These guests are not the kind that you can simply ask to leave. They are pests and diseases that can silently invade your indoor garden. Just as we protect our homes from unwanted visitors, we must also be vigilant in safeguarding our plant friends from tiny invaders that can wreak havoc on their health, pests, and diseases. These tiny intruders can be hard to spot at first, but their impact can be devastating if left unchecked. Tiny sapsuckers like spider mites, aphids, and thrips can drain the life out of our leafy companions, leaving behind yellow, stippled leaves. These pests feed on the plant's sap, weakening it over time and making it more susceptible to other issues. Fungal diseases, often caused by excessive humidity or poor air circulation, can also manifest as yellow spots or patches on leaves. These diseases can spread quickly, especially in environments where moisture is prevalent, making it crucial to address them promptly. The good news is that with a little detective work and prompt action, we can evict these unwanted guests and nurse our plants back to health. Identifying the problem early and using the right treatment can make all the difference. Regularly inspecting our plants for any signs of pests or diseases is crucial, like a daily health checkup. Early detection is key. By catching issues early, we can prevent them from spreading and causing more significant damage. If we spot any suspicious critters or unusual markings on leaves, there are a variety of natural and organic pest control methods and fungicidal treatments available. These treatments can be effective without harming the environment or our health. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. Taking proactive steps to maintain plant health can save a lot of trouble down the line. By providing our plants with proper care, good air circulation, and keeping a watchful eye out for any signs of trouble, we can create a hostile environment for pests and diseases, ensuring our plants remain happy and healthy. A little attention and care go a long way in maintaining a thriving indoor garden. Chapter 7. Embracing the natural cycle, natural aging. Just as we experience the passage of time with grace and acceptance, so too should we embrace the natural aging process of our plant friends. Even with the most attentive care, there comes a time when leaves reach the end of their life cycle, making way for new growth to emerge. Imagine a field of wildflowers in late summer. While some blooms remain vibrant and full of life, others have begun to fade, their petals drying and falling back to the earth. Similarly, older leaves, often located near the bottom of the plant, may naturally turn yellow and drop as the plant directs its energy towards new growth at the top. Rather than seeing these yellowing leaves as a cause for concern, let's view them as a testament to the plant's resilience and ability to adapt. As these older leaves complete their life cycle, we can gently remove them, allowing the plant to focus its energy on producing new, vibrant growth. Outro: happy plants, happy home. As we conclude our journey into the world of yellowing leaves, remember that a little understanding goes a long way in creating a harmonious and thriving environment for our plant friends. By recognizing their subtle cues and responding with care and intention, we can help them overcome challenges and flourish in our care. Have you encountered the mystery of yellowing leaves in your own plant parenting journey? Share your experiences and tips in the comments below. Let's create a supportive community where we can learn and grow together. If you found this video helpful in deciphering the language of your plants, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to An Indoor Sanctuary for more plant care wisdom, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an opportunity to nurture your green companions. Happy plant parenting!